Lovely. Well, hello everyone, it's me, Solon. Good to have you here. So this might actually not be a typical, whatchamacallit, daily life of a trash PC player. Mostly because my PC was a little too trash today, and so decided to, upon me starting Wuthering Waves, it actually shut down today a lot. So I decided to kind of tinker around with my phone this time around, and well, it looks better. I am kind of concerned that my computers are doing shenanigans, but I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit on my end. But yeah, I got nothing much to say other than that has been a bit of a continuing problem amongst things. But yeah, no, my computer. Let me just put it lightly. Outright said "fuck me," shut down, and didn't even tell me anything. It starts playing. It started up, and again, don't get me wrong, my computer, for two things, right? It has no battery. This is where everything kind of, in my opinion, started going downhill. Secondary, I think I've been playing it a little bit too aggressively anyway. So my computer, as it stands now, is probably needs a repaste on its. It needs a repaste. It needs a repaste on its CPUs, a repaste on its GPUs, and honestly, probably just needs to be a different computer at this point, because it gets too hot, and like every laptop ever, has a tendency of being unable to be user-friendly and being able to be done by me, because of course that's how most laptops are. Period. Now, setting aside the fact that I am kind of on my phone and everything actually looks feasible. Actually, this time around, I actually did have a couple of things, because again, I wouldn't be a trash PC player without having issues with my PC. So this time around, it was actually genuinely fucking kind of terrifying just watching my computer just shut down. So right now, I'm actually kind of watching it just on. So what I might do is I might actually turn it off. Well, we're playing this on phone, right? And kind of go from there, because I got genuinely fucking terrified. Hopefully the audio is coming out correctly. I had a little bit of time to test it, and I'm pretty sure the mic is on, unlike some other times. But yeah, no, I have been kind of terrified. Because also, by the way, in order for the audio to even for the mic to be recorded, as well as kind of the in-game audio, I had to actually get out of my way to actually restart the recording. As well as I'm probably gonna have to edit this, which shouldn't be too bad on my phone. Because again, my phone is technically better than my PC for sure. So this actually runs better. So it looks nicer, it looks better, but it's also, you know, on phone. But besides the point of that, that's one thing. Yeah, welcome, Rudy. We are actually going to be taking a look at some other things, but before that, I do want to talk about, because I actually did manage to finally get Curtis here level 90. After my struggles with trying to get her to level 90, it is taking a second to deploy, so it's not too bad. It's fine. But yeah, as y'all may notice, again, my phone is decent, but I don't know what it is with just kind of needing to put everything on just kind of low. I put it on FSR because I want it to look like somewhat smooth. Because if I take this off, it actually looks like actual pile of dog shit. But as it stands now, it's smooth gameplay, it's fine. It's actually just reasonably a lot better than it typically is. And I do actually am feeling a little bit more smoother on this. But besides the point that my computer just kind of outright totally shut down, and I will keep bringing this up because I am not going to hold you. That fucking scared the fuck out of me. And I'm still like trying to reel over it. Holy fuck. Yeah, no, again, I like to play with my devices, perhaps a little bit too aggressively, and by aggressively, I let them heat up a little bit too much. And again, on a laptop, it's hard to control, because if it was pre-built by me, obviously I'd have some control over it, but it's a laptop. So, you know, I can't get a better cooler. I did actually have this idea to make, like, literally tear it off, because I'm basically only using the screen for it. Take it off, and just put the motherboard directly on my fan, but that might be a bit of an issue because it might let a bit of dust in. But I'm considering Pardon for the alarm. Y'all are seeing it directly, so that's kind of fun. I do believe I have this on Do Not Disturb, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, it's my yeah, it's 10 p.m. motherfucker. Gonna get shit done. It's ironic. I probably should set it up a little bit earlier for videos and stuff, but yeah, here we are. So yeah, let's actually get started. I did actually want to take a look at whatchamacallit, not that. I do have to go do this, but let's actually take a look at a bit of echoes, because that's what I've been kind of working on recently, and especially with Cardathia being a new
the power to split and merge matter.
Being now at level 90, right? I've been trying to see if I could get the echoes, and I actually did find something out, which I was shitting a lot on, like, not necessarily Kuro specifically, but I was shitting on the fact that I just couldn't get the echoes to be sorted out properly, and I found this out. So let's get Windward Pilgrimage. Obviously, it's gonna fine. Then we go up to, you obviously want arrow or whatever, right? Arrow damage. But what happens is this doesn't actually sort out only arrow. It only kind of sorts it out from like the ones that apply it the most, right? So this doesn't really do anything other than this is the top priority. This is a priority sorter. This is not what you want. When you want to click on this, it's actually on here. Click on the suggest, and then click on the arrow damage bonus, and then it only gives you the arrow damage bonus, which I didn't know until I clicked it, because I was like, oh, you can actually click these things, and you can essentially turn them on, and it basically shows you the ones that have HP percent or arrow damage percent, and basically this fixes the issue of, like, I only want specifically arrow damage bonus. Like, and like the subset, you can also kind of like sort it by subset as well. So we can also get ones that have arrow damage bonus with crit damage, which obviously I have a ton, but none that have none that have crit rate and crit damage, of course, because of course I don't. But setting that aside, we do have a couple of things to upgrade. Not too many, because again, I've only started my journey on leveling her up today. So we're actually going to take a look at Fantasy of 1000 Gateways in a bit. But while we do that, let's actually upgrade this. By the way, it's definitely a lot easier for me to do this on phone, at least mentally, because I'm more used to this. However, I'm not going to hold you. My arms will probably get tired within about half an hour or so. So I do apologize if you guys hear some crumpling here and there. That's my arms giving up. That's my arms giving up after a sustained arm upkeep, or after maintaining my phone up for about half an hour or so. Now honestly, my knees are already kind of hurting. Not my knees, but my elbows are already kind of warm. On the bright side, I'm not gonna feel like my back's gonna hurt. But let's see. Nope. Every one of these can make my ass, so it's kind of whatever. Obviously, this one we can't really hit arrow damage bonus from this, so this already failed. We have gotten probably some one cost, so let's go on HP percent. I have gone a couple. I have gone through a couple of these. These kind of are better, but I did actually want to go through. Again, pretty simplistic upgrades, because I did actually spend most of the time yesterday upgrading her over on my PC, which is really funny, because today's it's like really just like not wanting to cooperate at all. That's what the fuck. Holy shit! Hold on, we're cooking with gas right now. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but this is probably the best option I have so far. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that was an option. Getting 3 of them that I need. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but oh my god, that's fucking 4 of them. Holy shit! I would love crit rate on this, but that's actually fucking insane. I'm gonna equip this, but that's crazy. I think crit rate has like higher priority over the other stats, but that's so funny. That's actually insane. That's 4 out of 5. That's 4 out of 5 stats that you want. Obviously, crit rate has like priority over like every other stat, but that's so crazy, dude. Yeah, by the way, in my opinion, crit rate has priority over even crit damage. Why, you may be asking? I think, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Crit rate allows you to crit. You have default crit damage. You don't have really too much high crit damage anyway. Especially with Cardathea, since she has no weapon with crit damage. Her kit kind of falls through pretty hard without crit rate weapons. So I believe I'm actually gonna try. I was gonna try and see if I can get a crit rate weapon. Pardon me. But I wasn't really able to. Not with the amount of times I fought Fleur de Lis. So attack or crit rate, that's 1. It's kind of bad. That's pretty ass actually. So we're gonna ignore it, and this we're gonna just upgrade this one more time. Well, not this one, not that one, but upgrade another one more time. And then, let's see. Crit damage, basic attack damage, that's 2 of them out of 5. Worst case scenario, by the way, we can actually just put this on Rover. I did want to say, though, because on Rover, actually, I did want to put, not necessarily... Actually, by the way, I did discover something funny. So I was originally going to have, when, I think my team for Rover, right, was technically going to be Zhang Xin. Nope, wait, no, yeah, that's pretty ass, damn. That's pretty ass. So, my team for Rover was originally going to be Zhang Xin, Rover, and Cardathea, until I actually realized that Rover's a healer, technically. And that kind of blew my mind, so, by the way, Rover right now is technically not on healer duty. But we also do have decent health on Cardathea. Our health is around 34k, which is pretty fucking high. Again, health scale is pretty high. So, it kind of makes sense. I never knew that, by the way. I have been talking about characters with skill with health, and I never even checked Cardathea. It kind of blew my mind to the fact that she actually does. But yeah, no... Again, since we're on phone, I can kind of basically literally tap to it and get through it really fast. But, I'm probably not going to be able to use them today, because again, echoes are just kind of like a pain in the ass to kind of go through. I already kind of did use up the rest of my echoes that I've been getting from this week, actually. Every Friday that I've been getting. Fantasy Town Gateways, I get like a couple boxes. I did not actually manage to get any out of that, which was kind of tough. Yeah, I kind of went through like, what was it, like 100 or so? These are not it. This could work, but they're also not really useful for shit at all. I also do like the fact that these things, the little minions that they have in here, actually drop those, which is kind of cool. Now, if I figure out how to maintain my PC from exploding, I might actually go back. Also, I just realized this. I have a lot of these. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I have a lot. That is a lot, actually. I might actually do some summons later today. Not on this banner, because I think it's kind of tough. These ones, mostly because, weapons-wise, I would love... I don't know if this one's even useful at this point. Increases energy region, Abyss Surges. I have been looking for a new weapon for Zhang Xin, but that's for literally a different day. But setting them aside, let's actually see. I'm gonna check my... This should keep showing up, so kind of it gets annoying. I might claim this later, because I have like 70 pulls, so I might just use those a bit later today. Nope, I still haven't completed that. Don't look at that. Nope, that's also not it. Yeah, I have one thing completed in the cell phone. Actually, it's 2! Look at that! It's that fucking daily shit. Look at that, look at that. Current cycle has been refreshed. I don't think I've actually fought this one on phone before. I definitely like how it handles on PC. But this is my first one. Glacial damage. Fuck me. Really? Really? Okay, let's see. Yep, nobody glacier related. Unless I want Ling Yang, guys. Does anybody want to use Ling Yang with me? Oh, sweet mercy, this game. Who's... No, the new character's not fucking Ice. What the hell? It would be not Cantarella. Carlotta, or it would be Cheza. That would be usable. What the... Hold on. Did my phone freeze up? What's going on? Hold on a moment. Okay, well, it seems that the tragedy has been not a turn, but had been inverted, somewhere along those lines, right? Has been diverted or something like that. But yeah, no, my phone seemed to have frozen during the opening of Fantasy Without the Gateway, so that was kind of fun. So let's click on this and let's actually scroll down on this real quick, 'cause I don't have too much time before this freezes up again. I think this time around I'm actually going to use the good old team Marina Yang Yang and Cheng Li. Huh? Points 150%. I don't get anybody. There's nobody in here that gets 150% points. What?
Plan with convention.
Lovely. I'm looking at my stuff, yeah, and I have most normal notifications ever. Alright, let's actually just get started. Yeah, I'm a little confounded by just my phone also freezing up. That's always a good sign of just things to go. Love with this game. Ooh, so we have a heavy attack. I'm gonna close this actually. We have a heavy attack build, basic attack build, or an echo build. Shield, no. I don't like when they have shields. Basic attack summons a fireball on a hit that blasts targets, dealing fusion damage equal to 250% attack. Consider basic attack damage. This effect is triggered once every 3 seconds when Divine Dream, the fireballs in the hands, and deals 200% damage equal to 200% of attack. Casting Echo Skill generates shuriken and target dealing arrow damage. Within this, yada yada yada, her instant hands to deal damage equal to 100% of attack. We're actually going to grab this one, I think. Each Summoner activates gain shield, every Summoner in the team gain the Stack of Glory. I think this is cool, but it does not work with my team because I'm using Cheng Li right now. So we're actually going to go with the Blaze build. Yeah, there goes. Actually, how much battery I have? 36%. Yeah, I'm also playing on my phone with low battery. Who could have guessed? Ah, dude. Truly love it. No, but honestly, the reason I even have a battery, because there's a story to it. So, I did have a battery twice.
My friends.
It actually swelled, and I went to replace it, because it started to scare me that my computer was starting to, literally slow up.
Synchronization. Perish in flames.
But yeah, phone being a little buggy with some of this kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, it looks nice up close, but man, is it bad to look at. It's not really rendering properly. Let me actually see if I can increase not the bias. I don't like the bloom, crowd density over that. Auto FPS. Let's actually turn on the damage numbers. I would like to see special effects quality, not that one. See if we can get the affirmative to 40. It does look a little bit better. I can't really typically do that on my PCs because it will ignite. My phone's actually will be getting a little bit hot, but it's not gonna get Genshin hot. I don't think, not for a bit. We're already 20 minutes in, so, I mean, we're pretty fine. My hands aren't, lit on fire, so that's kind of always a good thing.
Guests of the unkind.
Do that, pop that, pop to Arena, pop her Echo,
Together we vanquish.
pop her Heavy.
Blade yearns.
Actually, I think this thing could call her Echo skill. Or not her Echo skill, but her Elemental skill. When Resonator deals damage, to take the deal more damage. Sigil has 7% short trigger interval. Compound Spring, when the active Resonator deals damage, they deal 50% more damage. And take 5% more damage for 10 seconds. Second up to 5 times. Can be triggered once every 2 seconds. So you can technically have up to a stack of 5. So 5 times 15 is what is like 50 plus 25, so 75% damage. This one's just better. It's easier to stack too. Yeah, Compound Nut.
Make it fast.
Hey, look at that! We can actually see the thing over here easier. That's lovely.
Photosynthesis.
Let's see. So we have this here.
Oh,
I wanted to kind of a bit more time rather than just the auto on that. Man, it's been a second since things look this smooth, but at the same time, I can't really say I'm kind of surprised.
the fruit of evolution.
I am kind of lagging a little bit here and there with the numbers on. It's nothing too bad. Nothing like yesterday's video where I just kept lagging every 5 seconds of just turning over to see the new map. That was really fun. Risky game. When the activation deals damage, the attack decreases by 25%, and their max increase reduces by 5%, stacking up to 3 times, 50% less health, and then 75% damage. So that's pretty good. All section movement duration ends. Yeah, it's kind of just tough. Basic attack speed, yes, I want that. Courage of Felian Bearing, though. It's just this thing, it just says Felian, but we know it's Felian Bearing, though, so it's a monkey. Technically speaking, by the way, I don't know if y'all know the reference of the monkey. Not the Monkey King, but obviously I think people know the reference of the Monkey King. But
Winds.
what the Felian Bearingle monkey thing is made after? I think most people probably know actually. I don't think most people really think about it, but
Life is an
I think it's obviously Sun Wukong. What it's built after. Because of I would like to hear the audio a little bit.
Triumph through sacrifice.
I do hope that the audio is not louder than my voice, but it's kind of hard to check on this. I'm lower a little bit actually, just to make sure this is not super loud. Because I can hear my own thoughts all the time, but I don't know how you guys hear me compared to that. I didn't even see it. I just clicked the button. It said, "Yep, there's something over here. I want to touch it." Pop the arc up, pop the not echo skill, but elemental skill. Pop that. Pop this. Get close. Pop another elemental skill. Then pop heavy. Yeah, nobody. Do your echo.
Let me be your blade.
Pop this.
Let the wind
Bring everybody in. Nobody got caught on. Pop up to Chang-Li.
Together we vanquish.
Lag your game. Crash your game. I'm kidding. Where am I?
The fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
Pop this because it seems we're not doing enough damage. Pop an ult.
Beckon the divine flames.
Pop heavy. And we're done. If y'all don't know what's happening, neither do I. I'm kind of confused at this point. Blazing triggering this interval of blazing sigils is reduced by 50%. Love it. Let's give it that, I guess. Do we get another free thing, or is there nothing here? Does not seem to be one of those. Oh my god, I'm starting to yawn. Love it. Anything else? Or is that it? No, that's it. I don't believe there's a guaranteed one in every area, but I do think that there's enough of them. You see, I like recording on my phone sometimes, but man, it's not necessarily the best thing ever. It does feel a lot smoother though, which is kind of what I like. By the way, genuinely, if this kind of keeps happening, I might have to change the name of the series of just my phone. Because again, it would kind of be fitting that the person that plays on their PC can't play on their PC because it just fucking ignites. That would be kind of funny. Activation and cast version celebration. Nope, we're not gonna grab that one. We're gonna grab this one, standard tested type bloom. But yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like having to deal with my computer just being like that because it just is not nice. Resonance skill damage increase by 60%. That's pretty good actually. Max HP, you kind of useless for me. Kind of useless. I want this one actually. We're gonna take this one. That's tough shit for me. I want interruption resist. And nope, that's whatever. Can't get this one. I would have actually. We can actually. Let's grab that one. Double our divine dream timing on it. Basic attack damage increased by this much. We can't even afford that one anymore. It's not really useful whenever we kind of deal with bosses. A lot of the effects are really useful on enemies en masse, but one of the biggest things we have to like kind of just be careful with. Get closer. Get closer. Pop this. Pop my heat. Jump up. Pop my intro skill. Is it outro?
Synchronization.
Pop my ultimate. Resonance liberation is what's called.
Crosscut. Sever.
Pop my thing.
Together we vanquish.
And it's dead. Well, now it's dead. Took it like a bit of an extra second. That's fine. Yeah, see, the game looks fine. Exploration. I think one of the biggest things, right? One of the biggest things in the game is that exploration is great. Basic attack. I wanted to get this one. As much as I like this one, I'm good. I'm good right now, anyway. Fierce struggle. Let's go here. But yeah, as much as I'd like to, God, my brain is frying. Actually, I'm thinking a little too much right now. But yeah, as much as I'd like to, I'd like to enjoy the scenery. I'd like to play the game too, man. And phone is not necessarily it, because again, it kind of like. Wuthering Waves always felt like it has always felt like
synchronization. Together we vanquish.
I guess I'm gonna pop a heavy on this. Yeah, it had a little bit more health than I expected, man.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Photosynthesis.
Pop this.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanquish.
Like I'd like the game, but
sacrifice.
I'd love to be able to play it more consistently. Again, same shit. Like it's good on phone. I'm actually kind of surprised how like well it's actually performing right now while recording on phone. Then again, I haven't done that in a bit. Let's actually just grab that right away. My throat is on fire right now, and I drink water. Skill damage, heavy attack damage, basic attack, resonance skill. Let's grab that, I guess. It's pretty good to just have extra damage. That's that high. Let's pop this. Pop this. Lure them all in. Pop my echo.
Synchronization. The fruit of
and they're dead.
evolution.
Yeah, that's probably why it lags on phone. All the extra instances of damage, the phone just can't really handle it. Fuck me. Like, actually, fuck me. What the fuck? We're gonna go with attack because it just increases everything. Not necessarily by that amount, but it is like a solid amount. Fierce struggle. again. I don't like the other one because we have the fact that I have to defend something kind of irritates me. There's something here. Rip.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna pop this, pop Echo. It's up to Yang Yang. Pop that. Pop our Echo skill. Not Echo skill, but our Elemental skill. I guess it's a Resonance skill, actually, is what it's called.
My blade yearns. Take form.
And it's dead. God, they die so fast. Most of these are pretty ass, other than the Compound Spring. Let's grab that one. Another guy here. What can we get for you? Heavy attack damage. Ooh, now we have the crit damage BS. Alright, let's grab this one. I really like the ones where you defeat enemies and increases your crit rate and crit damage depending on how much crit rate you have. It's a little bit complicated for a skill, but I mean it's pretty great, honestly. Especially if you get a lot of them, it's like very nice additions on it.
Mind's eye.
And it's dead. Love it. Max HP or this compound gear. So we have compound nut, we have compound spring, and then we have compound gear now. Our health is gonna be decreasing like a bitch, though. Yeah, we have 13,000 health right now. I need to get like a source of extra health from somewhere. After beating the fucking boss.
Going against wind. The first
Bosses?
evolution.
I didn't think there were gonna be two.
My blade.
That wasn't in the contract.
Leave it to me.
Pop the thing. Pop this.
Together we vanquish.
And they're dead. What? Am I... Should I even use my divine dream thing? Because they're just dying. We're gonna grab this one. That's a fat number. 67.5. Love it. Yeah, we also have this other cat. Oh my god. Total damage dealt by this is increased in range. We're gonna grab this one because I just want crit rate. I want to be able to crit every single time because I think with that we have 100% crit rate or over 100% crit rate. 166%. Love it. I don't even know where I got that much actually. What the fuck? Oh, with that we should also have increased crit damage. Oh, I think it's because of the sigil or whatever. What does it do? Yeah, because you can get that one later. But yeah, no, with that we have 100 that much crit rate. Hell, even Verena can crit, which is kind of funny.
Make it fast.
Now, y'all want to hear me complaining? Let me tell you something. My elbows right now hurt. And we just got fragments. Are you serious? Rip our mystery cats. All right, pull them all in. Jump.
Let the wind
Actually, pull them all in. Pop that. Pop this.
Feathers incinerate.
Destroy the fusion resistant enemies.
My blade yearns.
Call it a day. And they're dead. You know, the fact that this is a glacier stage wouldn't surprise me if the actual enemies were actually just fire related. Yeah, see, this is where you get it actually, Inferno. There we go. Some of the skills that are hard to obtain are not those ones, because they technically have not necessarily like a set amount of chances you can get them. Oh shit.
Mind's eye.
Stop.
Let me be your blade.
Pop this. Oh, we do get a cat, okay. Basic damage, we're gonna go with that one. Because that actually scales off our little sigil thing, or little, what do I call it? It's not our metaphor. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, our core metaphor. Okay. Oh, wait, so that's what they're called. They're called core metaphors. Okay. Attack percent. Grab. Am I gonna grab the health? Nah. Why would I grab the health? That means I'd have to. That means I might die. I'm not dying today. I have no plan on dying.
Hands off my friends. Listen up.
Pop that, pop
The
this,
fruit
pop
of
this,
evolution.
pop that.
Crosscut.
Lag the fuck out of your device.
Take form.
Yeah, this is typically why I have numbers off on phone. Also, it's really funny to just see my health just drop down.
For me. The fruit of evolution.
Together we vanquish.
I think all my stacks are gonna drop in a second, then I'm gonna get a lot of health back, but that's insane. Y'all look at my health right now. Fucking 9,000 is crazy. Heavy attack damage. Ooh, I want that one. Yeah, I need something to increase my health, like, fucking now. Something will breathe on me and I'll explode. Hello, cat. Crit rate, heavy attack damage. Heavy attack damage. Can I get some health, please? No. 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 That's cool. That's crazy, actually. That goes kind of hard, actually. 30% less damage. I can deal with that. Dude, that's actually kind of insane. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. The fact that we deal 30% less damage is gonna ask, but the fact that it's permanent is actually insane. We're gonna grab this one. And what is this? Ooh, our max HP is increased to 45%. Now we're talking. Dude, this is actually the run. This is a crazy run. I guess let's grab that one, and then let's grab this one for the 22% attack. It basically cleared the fucking house, dude. We actually have a decent amount of health now. We're back into a decent place. And our Divine Dream is now permanent. We deal 30% less damage, but we also have, this is permanent, right? So
Guests of the unkind, take form.
Let me be your blade. Precipitant, shape the shapeless.
I mean, having our stats permanently
Together
increase
we
is
vanquish.
crazy.
My blade.
Even if we deal 30% less damage.
My blade yearns.
Yeah, it's not actually turning off, dude. That's actually
Now.
crazy up there.
Perish
Oh my
in
god, look at those
flames.
numbers. Actually, let me see. What are my stats looking like right now? They're probably fat as shit. Oh, look at that. 109% crit damage. Yeah, I deal 30% less damage, but I'm dealing fucking 4 times the amount. Restore streamscape energy. I don't really care about that one. When our activation takes damage, increases one attack for every 10 HP lasting for 10 seconds. Sure. Yeah, the fact that this is in there is crazy, dude. That's a hell of an upgrade. Yeah, it's permanent. It's actually permanent. That's insane. Wait, we're flying through the lease? Oh, she's gonna die in a second before the game has a second to render.
Bask in the sunlight. Let the winds roar. Synchronization.
I will literally be fighting you in like
Beckon the divine
bit.
flames. Sever. Feathers incinerate.
Leave it to me. Glow from luminous energy. The fruit of ever let me be your blade. Tempest, shape the shapeless.
Pop that.
Bloom.
Mind's eye. Who's
Pop
the
an-
caged
pop another
bird
ultimate.
now?
sunlight.
One of those.
Let me be your blade. Different storm. Hear my
Pop my heavy.
command.
Pop that. Pop this.
Minds take form.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless. Leave it to me.
Crosscut. Sever.
Pop an ultimate.
Reduced to cinders.
Honestly, that is a tanky boss. Actually, in all honesty, she was actually extremely tanky. Yeah, I need the extra gems, bro. I don't have an option. All right, let's see.
The fruit of ever life is in everything.
Pop that.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Feathers incinerate. Crosscut. Sever. Take
Pop
form.
this.
Bloom.
Pop this.
Listen up. Let the winds roar.
Pop that. Pop that. Swap over.
Who's
Pop my ultimate.
the caged bird now?
1.2 million. I have no idea why, but I think
The
that.
cycle
And I'm dead.
of
What?
life.
What? Why am I dead?
The fruit of evolution.
What the hell?
Bask in the sunlight. Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Leave it to me. Synchronization. Serenade. Storm.
I
Hear
am
my
very
command.
concerned now.
Speeding up. Bloom. Photosynthesis, the fruit of ever
My Verena things didn't even save me.
Fertilizer. Precipitance. Shape the shapeless. Synchronization. Listen up. I can use some fertilizer. Let me be your blade. Storm.
I might have just had
hear
too
my
little health and
command.
he just kind of nuked me.
Hey, don't worry. Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Bask
Well,
in the sunlight.
okay. We don't have a time limit on this,
Let me
right?
be your blade. Synchronization. Shape the shapeless. Ha. Ha. Bloom.
Well, I have not entirely an idea of what's happening, but my.
I can't.
Oh, come on, dude.
Life is in everything. I can use some fertilizer.
Okay,
Let me be
I am
your
feeling
blade.
very much at risk right now. Holy shit.
Storm, hear my command. Synchronization. Leave it to me. Don't worry. Serenade. Shape the shapeless. Hey. Blow for me. Bask in
Pop
the
that.
sunlight.
Iframes.
Let me be your blade.
Okay, love it.
Synchronization. Bloom. Photosynthesis. Precipitate storm.
I am only doing it with.
Command.
That's crazy.
I can use some fertilizer. The fruit of evolution. I can use some fertilizer. Time to hibernate.
What?
Synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
Okay, I didn't think this was going to become a one-on-one. What the hell?
Tempest. Is this it?
What the fuck? Fucking excuse me? What's happening when half your screen is kind of lagging and you can't really see most of the animations because the screen is small. Holy shit. I thought I did it, but no, I believe I got CC'd, which is fucking impossible because I have interrupt resist. they also don't have a time limit on it. I don't know why they kill me at that point. That's actually insane. Huh. Well, that left me actually kind of annoyed. I might try that on my own on a different day. That fucking has me annoyed. What the fuck? Well, setting this aside, this is kind of where the video ends, because I don't want to hold my phone a little bit too long. It's actually, it did actually start getting a little bit hot, but setting this aside, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I do apologize for not actually recording on my phone, or not recording on my PC, rather. It did actually concern me very much that my phone just suddenly did that. Again, shut down randomly. I mean, I understand kind of what's happening. I think it's just my phone or my computer is, again, it is starting to get to that age where it's like, I think it's genuinely my computer just kind of needs like to have some TLC, and I just can't give it to it right now, because again, kind of expensive, and yeah, especially for a new computer, it's just really not worth it. So I'm kind of just using what I can right now. But setting this aside, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. God, that actually does send me pissed off though. Fuck me, dude. The fact that I lost kind of annoyed me. Oh man, that was like, oh man, yeah, you're the only one, you're the last one. Because fucking Chang Li fucking exploded, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't know why the hell they did so much damage though. What the fuck? That's crazy though. That's crazy. I'll leave it at that. But yep. Have a good one. Stay solid, and bye bye. Hope you guys enjoy this one, and let me know the thoughts on. Let me know the thoughts, comments down below, and if you have any suggestions I should take under consideration, anything. I have no idea, man. I'm kind of out of it right now. Wow, just actually wow. Anyway, have a good one. Stay solid. Bye bye.